Hey there, Aries. Welcome to your reading for the week of November 20th. I just wanted to double check the date on that because I wasn't sure as usual. But let's see what we get this week. Definitely check out astrojar.com for more awesome readers and astrologers. But yeah, I feel like this week is definitely a turnaround week for you, especially if you are one of the Aries that maybe didn't have such a great beginning of November. I feel like there is a turnaround for you. Definitely a message that's coming in. You have the Ace of Diamonds. I feel like for some of you, this card is saying to focus on any little problems that you could be dealing with at this time. You know, if there's anything small that you are dealing with that you are maybe trying to ignore, I would say, you know, make sure to take care of it now. Don't wait until it becomes something bigger. Again, not the usual message I get on this card, but definitely what I'm getting right now. For everybody, I mean, even if you are dealing with small problems, I still think that there is a lot of success for you this week and a lot of good things coming in with this card. This card can represent new jobs, new businesses, pretty much starting anything new. Next, you have the Joker. Normally, I say this card represents being very busy. I don't feel that for you this week. Again, I just feel like for some reason this card is talking about a turnaround, which again isn't even what this card means. But it's what's coming in. So I have to deliver that message. But I feel like there's some sort of turnaround in the energy for you. I feel like a lot of you feel better. I feel like this Jekyll and Hyde type of energy. I feel like the first part of this month for some of you was like the monster, and I feel like the end of the month is, the end of the month here, the second kind of half is going to be much more happy and more productive is also the word that's popping into my head. So again, I feel like the end of the year there you go. I meant to say end of the month, but I also just said the end of the year. Usually when I have those slips, that's probably the truth. So I feel like maybe the end of the year is going to be far more productive than maybe the entire year. So that could be a very good thing as well. Next, you have the Nine of Spades. I feel like some of you could be worrying too much about things. So again, let your worries and fears go. I also feel like some of you could be worrying about a small issue. Again, that's probably nothing. So I would say look into your small issues. It's definitely a message that's been coming in this entire reading. So anything that you're dealing with, any issues that you're dealing with, try to face them at this time, because I feel like they're going to be nothing and you're just going to overcome them, and it's not going to be a problem. For all of you, I feel like, these could be in different areas, business, love, relationships, anything pretty much. So, face your problems at this time. Next, you have the Two of Hearts. Really good card for love. A lot of you could be meeting somebody at this time who is very important for you. I would say that if you are meeting somebody, they're probably coming in at a distance because you have the Nine of Spades. You also have the Ace of Spades. Both of these cards can, number one, they can represent long-distance relationships, but that is not always true. They can also just represent somebody who is from far away, and they could be here now. They could be right near you, or they could represent, like people who live just a little bit farther away, things like that. So, definitely something to think about if you're single. If you're not single, amazing card for socializing, getting together with social groups, meeting up with people, and, all that other stuff. So, very good card for socializing. Next, you have the Ace of Spades. Again, a lot of changes, a lot of turnarounds. I've said it before, I think, whenever we are in these periods when, all the major planets are in, pretty key positions, Pluto and Capricorn, it's pretty much as close to Earth as it possibly can get, in the entire, in its entire loop that it makes. And again, we won't be alive the next time this happens. So, this is kind of our chance. Saturn moving into Capricorn. I feel like whenever we get close to these periods of time where there's all this weird stuff going on, in all these major planets in very key positions, Neptune and Pisces, we experience changes faster, we go through changes faster, we change our minds more often, and all this stuff comes up. So I feel like this card is just saying that you could be doing that. I think it's probably because we're growing, we're going through a major growth period, and also I feel like a lot of it has to do with our mind and how we see the world, and how we want to deal with things like our finances, because I think that Uranus going into Taurus next year could be very interesting financially for a lot of people, and deciding how you want to make money, where you want to make money, all this stuff comes up. But I also feel like globally, once we get past Neptune and Pisces in 2026, there could be a lot more financial changes as well. And finally, you have the Three of Diamonds. Just double check all your paperwork. Again, we're almost in Mercury shadow, so just double check all your paperwork and make sure nothing is wrong there. But looks like an awesome week. Definitely a turnaround week. I mean, I feel like that's the only message that, is kind of really standing out to me for you this week. Definitely good money, good love, all that stuff is coming in, but I feel like it's just mostly about a turnaround in the energy and just like this half of the month being much better than the first half. So enjoy it, and thank you for watching.